Okay, so go ahead and open the Chrome browser at the bottom there. Okay,
Oops.
so do you know what this site is about after looking at it for just a few seconds?
Yes.
What do you think it's about?
It's about footwear, shoes.
Um, Anything more than that?
That you sell shoes because it says retailer, there's an order button at the bottom, and there's a product with a shoe in front of it on the button at the bottom.
Okay, thank you. And what is your initial impression of this site's look?
I
and
like it.
design?
I like it a lot. It is very clean. It's easy for me to understand what I'm supposed to do as far as the buttons on the bottom. And I can tell the name of the business, I can tell what they do. And the buttons seem to explain the rest of it without being wordy,
Okay.
which I like.
So without clicking on those buttons at the bottom, what do you expect to find? What would you expect to find on each of those pages, if you clicked on that?
Well, if I clicked on the first button, which is the products button on the left, I would expect that I would see either pictures or information about the products that this company sells.
Okay. The next one.
The next button would be obviously how to shop or to order the items, should I want to do that. The third one obviously is how to contact the company, the organization. And then the last one would probably tell me more about the company as far as how it was developed, because it says our mission on that button. So that would make sense as far as comparing it to other websites that I've looked at.
Okay. And do you have any recommendations for the design of this home page, this landing page?
No, I really like it. I like it because it's balanced. My eyes are drawn from the very left corner, which is where we start reading at the top, and then it's drawn down the page and across the bottom. So I like it. It's very clean. I like the design.
Okay. So why don't you go ahead and click on the products button there?
Ooh, I like that. Change color.
Okay. So what do you think of the look of this page? What's your initial impression of the look?
I like it in that it has pulled together the pieces of the first page, so I know I'm still on the same site. It's labeled as products. The buttons are there at the top, which I like. I don't have to scroll down further for them because it does say products. I'd probably scroll down to see what's available as far as products. And again, because it's a retail site, it would depend on what I'm looking for, how I'd view what I'd be viewing here. So these are some kids' shoes. Oh.
Okay, so
that's
you're already
nice.
kind of preempting my following
Sorry.
question, which is to hover over the products, and then the question is, do you like what happens, and would you like anything different to happen? Any kind of different content to display there?
If can I click on one or no?
Right now, nothing happens if
Okay.
you click on it.
Okay. So yeah. Well, if I were to like, 'cause I'm a woman, I gotta find a woman. I think I would probably close up that space a little bit so that I know that they're probably spaced some way, but I'd probably close up the space between the items.
Between those rows of items.
Yeah, I'm not very good at scrolling, so it's just me, but
Mhm.
there's some space that if you could close that up, that would be better, I think. Okay, I like how you have them labeled. Obviously, if this was a retail thing, they probably have a little more descriptor there. I don't know what you would put there. Oh, these are kind of cute. I like the red slippers. I don't like the high heels, but I like the red slippers.
Okay, so any other general recommendations about the design of this page?
Okay. No, I like how it comes in. I like that the buttons are at the top. Again, I'm not I don't like to scroll a lot, so I would clean that up.
Just clean that up. Okay, so if you go back up to the top, and click on the order button there.
Yep. Click on it.
Click on it. Yeah.
Well, I gotta read what it says first. Okay, that's kind of cool. I gotta think about giving to the charity, so that's kind of cool.
Okay, so what is your first impression of the look of this page?
Again, you're carrying through from the first page, so I feel that I'm still on the same site. I'm not confused about the site that I'm on. You're carrying through the same fonts. I can tell which page I'm on because of that blacked out, that order thing blacked out. And obviously I can input information so that I can place my order.
Okay, and can you tell what you were supposed to enter into each of the sections of this form?
Well, because they're labeled, yes, I can. That is very similar to other order forms that I've used, so
Okay.
it does make sense to me. I like this charity thing down the bottom. Can I click on that or no?
You can click on it.
I think what I would do, I don't know. I think it would be helpful because maybe it's there and I'm not seeing it. Because when I went on the button at the top and you said that I could choose a charity to give to,
Mm-hmm.
maybe if you just added that 10%
Okay.
down there as well, because that would kind of confuse me. Only because after I put in all that information, I may not remember that that was up
Right.
there.
Otherwise, you're just kind of like, what is charity all
Yeah, I'd
about?
be like, what is charity all about?
Okay. And do you have any other recommendations for the design of this page?
No, again, I like the clean, simple. I like the text. It's easy for me to read because I do wear glasses, so it makes it easy. I like the fonts; they're clean, and I can easily read the first name, last name, that text, and there's a word for those boxes, but
Mm-hmm.
the input boxes,
Yes,
I can
yeah.
easily read those.
Okay, perfect. So if you could just scroll back to the top and take us to the contact us page. So what is your initial impression of the look of this page?
Again, I like that it carries through from the first page, the part of the picture, the fonts, and it looks like these are buttons that I can click on, and I understand. Oh, I don't know.
Well, that might not
Are
be
they-
a good
no,
thing because they're not buttons.
Yeah, okay, no, I realize that
throws you
now.
off a little. Alright.
That threw me off a little.
What is it that made it look like they were buttons? Was it how much they looked like
The picture, the little clip things here.
Okay. So what do you think would change that?
I think if the text were above the icon, I would not have been so confused.
Okay. So if you did have a question for the company about whatever, customer service, sales, or whatever,
Yep.
does this page give you the adequate information you need for contacting them via the method that you would likely want to contact them with?
Yes. I would never contact them by SMS because that would scare me. Email, gives me the email information.
Okay. And so do you have any other recommendations for the design, the layout of this page?
Only that I would probably balance this a little bit. See how this balances here. This kind of bothers me. I'm
Okay.
very much about
Those lines.
balance.
Okay.
So and then maybe put this one so it's between those two.
Okay.
Other than that, it didn't really bother me.
The fact that the boxes are different heights, is that troublesome?
No, because I like how you kept it. Like the word here lines up with the word here, which lines up with the word here. If the boxes were not lined up there, that would bother me.
Okay.
Okay, this doesn't bother me here that this has the extra space.
Okay. Okay, so finally, if you could just go up and, do you want to say anything else?
I said just the horizontal placement bothered
Okay.
me.
So if you go to the mission, our mission
Mission.
tab and click on that. So first thoughts about the look of this page.
It needs a picture.
Alrighty.
I mean, it's carrying through the stuff from the first page, which I like,
Yeah.
but it needs a picture, and I'd probably put it down on this side if I could.
Okay.
Only because that would draw the eye from the left to the right, to the top to the bottom. But,
Alrighty.
or maybe, I don't know, maybe it doesn't need a picture, maybe it just needs a little, I don't know if you can put a little color.
Some borders in there.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be all the way around, it could be like a top and a bottom or something like that, but just something to draw the eyes.
Okay. So is the text that you see here, is it readable, and is its presentation easy on the eyes?
It is readable, yep. It doesn't bother me too much, no.
Again, obviously you alluded to the color would be something that would help.
Right,
maybe.
something to draw. I don't know if I'd try to make it bolder, but I don't know, because sometimes when you have bold on white, it's too harsh for
Mhm.
somebody to read.
So if you were coming to the site, I just want to know a little, would you take the time to read all of this text?
Yes, I would do the text, yes. That's the type of person I am.
Okay. And so any other, besides the picture, or maybe the border, do you have any other recommendations for this page?
No, I think a picture or a border would
Just that will,
yeah.
that will seal the deal.
Keep it simple, but just something to pull the eye. Because if you start up at the top where it says our mission, and then you come back through, you
Yeah.
want them to read left to right,
Okay.
top to bottom. I just think it would just draw the eyes across, and that's what I'd recommend.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.